Regarding the mgtow topic, there is a reason why I'm not in particularly a mgtow in my own personal life. Now, I won't go too much into detail about my personal life, but I will say there are rational reasons why I personally am not a mgtow. Largely because not every single woman is the same in terms of what a lot of people claim to be. Just because we live in a broken society and system, that doesn't mean every single woman out there is going to be exactly the same as everybody proclaims them to be. And second of all, I simply refuse to walk away from society while it's broken and there's a possibility I can fix it. And I believe that walking away from, say, the other gender or society is counterproductive. If anything, that actually harms, not only that harms our society, but it harms our ability to fix problems, aka the court system and a few other stuff. And largely, I feel that with relationships in particular, it seems like a lot of people go into this mode of, assuming this woman won't cheat on me and all that, and it takes a little bit of common knowledge and sense to realize that person may not be the best choice of you because they give out these signals, and it seems like a lot of people miss out on these signals and get themselves fucked over, and hence why so many people are extremely angry and bitter at the other side in particular. And I simply refuse to be a mgtow because not only I recognize these signals, but it seems like a lot of people are lacking the ability to have common sense to find out this is a bad choice for a relationship or dating for wise. And lastly, the reason why I'm not personally a mgtow is because I don't subscribe to the ideology of how it's always going to be the other side's problems while basically ignoring all the other stuff that the individual may have done, basically not taking accountability of their own actions, and also leading a perpetual cycle of blame the other sides, and also not taking account of what that person did that got him to that point in time. And I'd like to end off this video by saying that this is why I continue to go after mgtows. The reason being is because I'm actually a retired anti-SJW. For a very long time, I quit doing the anti-feminist thing because it got boring to me, quite simply put. And it feels like the market has been oversaturated with video responses to basically like Steve Shives and all those bigger feminists. And I feel that it wouldn't exactly hurt anything if one or two people decide to go after, say, the new mgtow topic. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with me going after the mgtow topic, largely because A, it's a topic that I feel like it needs to happen, B, there needs to be a rational voice or a counter to the mgtow side, and C, well, largely because it's fun, and I never really had a feminist actually respond to my videos, which, believe it or not a single one of them has ever responded or commented to me. Unlike the feminists, I used to get a lot more mgtow commenters in my older videos, and the simple difference is I get more activity when I'm calling out to mgtows, so I'm just going to stick with going after mgtows instead of going back to the feminism sort of stuff, because the feminism is not only boring, but it's the market for that stuff on YouTube and other social platforms is oversaturated. That, and I've noticed my channel has been growing since I've been calling out mgtows, so I'm just going to stick with the anti-mgtow stuff, and I'm going to continue on pushing the anti-mgtow movement in the efforts to not only fix society, but also to try and address the problems of how our system is broken in such a way, and how we can possibly come to terms of possible solutions, and also to be a counterweight to the mgtow ideology that's rational. I'm Forbidden Thinker, signing out, and by the way, before I leave this video off, I'm also going to be making a new video, but it may or may not come out later this week. It's going to be a rather big video where essentially it's going to be my personal theories of how to fix the system completely, both in the legal court case system, also in the case of personal life choices, and also the common sense stuff. So once when that video comes out, it will fully nullify all gender-gated movements, and also it makes a good case of why people shouldn't exactly be mgtow and should reconsider their positions. But anyways, see y'all.